I'll take all you bitches on. Oh yeah! Get him!
I am so sorry. Samurai Champloo is one of those anime every AniTuber has to talk about at least once in their channel to be a real AniTuber. Not only because it's better than Sex and a 2004 masterpiece that still surpasses 99% of anime to this day, but it also gives us all a reason to glaze over its phenomenal music and act like we knew who Nujabes was before we watched this show. Rest in peace, GOAT. Also, Shinichiro Watanabe! Welcome to another episode of the Watanabe Chronicles, where I glaze the fuck out of this man for being the GOAT. Originality is the big bad word that factors into anime a lot in this day and age. I mean, it's 2026. Why am I watching a teenager unlock his inner demon again for the 80th time? Why am I watching the same bullshit isekai storyline for the 80th time? Why are harems still allowed anywhere near a plotline? Why can I get no bitches? I feel like original anime have become the rarest pieces of fiction to find, mainly because originality takes effort and studios want money, so they reuse formulas to adhere to an already existing audience. Nothing wrong with that, but that's why I found Samurai Champloo to be such a breath of fresh air even in the big 2026. You know when you watch an anime and you can literally see the effort put into every episode, the passion, the commitment to try something new and combine it with something irregular to create something brilliant and fucking cool? That's what Samurai Champloo is. It's just so fucking cool. Japan in the Edo period, combining minorities in that time period with lo-fi hip-hop elements, something I never knew I needed, and overall making it some of the coolest pieces of fiction I have ever had the pleasure of watching. Jin and Mugen, our boys. Jin the Peen. I can't lie, upon first glance he does look like he screams, "Stop right there, criminal scum!" But no, he just straight up kills the scum, sends them to the afterlife, straight to Quindecum, in the most samurai way, and it's the most badass shit I've ever seen. And then we got Mugen Train. There's not much to say about him except for he fights like he's about to start rapping. And it's the most badass shit I've ever seen. Enough said. They meet the tea house waitress Fu after destroying her workplace and are forced to follow her to find the samurai who smells of sunflowers, because of a promise they made to her when she helped them escape getting executed. Fu cannot fight and she's a little annoying at the start, but I really liked her character progression throughout the series with Jin and Mugen, as if she were the only one who could accompany them. She's the reason that these two don't kill each other, and eventually it gets to a point where she doesn't have to force them to tag along with her anymore. I loved their sibling dynamic and the way Mugen and Jin couldn't help but protect Fu.
That woman, bitch rolled us.
Get your act together! Losers!
Yeah, there's the main storyline, but Watanabe had other plans. Bro saw the success of Bebop and figured making this anime primarily episodic would do the trick, and it did. Again, something that you don't see much often in anime today is the episodic feel, where characters do some insane shit in just one episode as a side quest and basically forget about it right after the episode ends. I guess comedy anime still does it, but for other genres, we call that filler now, and that shit boring as fuck and everybody skips it. But in this case, I think this style really makes the anime shine. The side quests these three went on were actually more intriguing than the main plotline, and they revealed a lot about our characters throughout the show, which only made them more of a fun trio to watch. I found myself relating to Mugen and Jin more than I thought I would. Jin in the sense that we both wear glasses, and Mugen in the sense that he's just goofy as fuck and has that fuck you mentality. A lot of the time, these three would be separated in the episodes with their own things going on and somehow always make it back to each other, like fate, and that made it truly feel like they were meant to go on this journey together. With Jin and Mugen being opposites with the sole similarity being their willingness to catch bodies, and Fu as the glue who keeps them together, it felt like I could watch these three literally do anything and I would enjoy it. My favorite episodes were the ones where our trio was literally just doing random shit. Like when they were fishing and making fun of Jin for being slow at fishing, and then Jin just jumps into the water and finds some gold which they use to get punani, and then Mugen soloing an entire counterfeiting operation for that punani, playing the most batshit crazy baseball match against America because in true American fashion they started it and cheated.
What are they, crazy? I mean, why would those Americans want to come all this way just to do something like that? What a bunch of troublemakers.
You got that right, Fu. Every episode where Mugen tries to fuck and gets cucked, Jin's love story with a prostitute, yes, this happens and it was one of the best episodes because Jin was lovesick the entire time and Mugen was just trying to make a beetle fight. The episode where Mugen gets high as fuck while Fu and Jin are locked up. The episode where Mugen randomly learns chi in a day to use for an air slash and never uses it again. Zombies, yes, zombies are in this anime. It's so good. The ending left me so satisfied, but it was also a bittersweet ending as they all all went back to their lives before the journey started. Part of me did wish they stayed and traveled together though, but I'm honestly really happy that Fu got over her dependence on Jin and Mugen and was able to separate into her own journey. Very satisfying conclusion. Couldn't ask for more. So why does Samurai Champloo still work today? Fluidity. If there's one thing this anime does better than any other anime, even to this day, it's fluid motion. No cuts to flashbacks, no interruptions between frames, just pure fluid motion, fluid transitions, fluid music. I was ejecting fluids while watching this. What? Like Bruce Lee said, be like water. That was racist. And that's what Watanabe did with this anime. Every action sequence, every motion in this show is so smooth, like you can't believe it's 24 frames per second. You'd think it was 60. No need to 4K upscale Twixter this one, guys. It comes like that in stock. Watanabe wanted everything from animation to music to be on the same level of high quality, and he achieved all of that. It's a shame what happened to Mangalobe Studios, because this is the type of stuff I want today. It's that eye-tracking motion where you know exactly what is happening on screen, and everything just flows together into this neat package. Yes, I'm salty to this day that Gangsta didn't get an ending it deserved.
Is that a fucking samurai sword?
I'm on the path of enlightenment, guys. Watanabe has opened my third eye, a sixth sense called vibes. Samurai Champloo, as expected, was nothing short of amazing, and definitely a top 10 anime for me now. And if that means anything to you, go watch it.
Ha! There's no need to bust a tumor, cause it's nothing but a rumor. Word.